Sounds of the Birds is a mesmerising meditation, if you like, on music, nature and landscape.
It's a performance of Olivier Messiaen's Catalogue which is some avant-garde music that was inspired largely by birdsong. And my role is to give 4 short talks between different parts of the music to provide some kind of very broad and very general context. One of the things that really fascinates me about Messiaen was his passion for birds and interest in birds. And when he was asked, who is Messiaen? He said, musician, that is my profession. Rhythmologist, that is my speciality. Ornithologist, that is my passion. That really rings a bell with me because ornithology is obviously a passion with me as well.
We have this melting pot in our project of musical expertise. The pianist playing the Catalogue d'Oiseaux is a postgraduate pianist called Noah Kang, who is an incredibly gifted musician, and it shouldn't go unsaid that the Catalogue d'Oiseaux is notoriously difficult piano work to perform. It is by no easy task at all, so we're very fortunate to have her playing the piece. Musical expertise also comes in the form of Peter Hill. He's actually provided us with translations of Messiaen's words for the project. In addition, he volunteered that he had copies of Messiaen's original manuscript for the Catalogue d'Oiseaux. So we were actually featuring some of his handwriting and musical scores in the animations as well. The animations are by Sheffield design company Human, who so brilliantly capture what Messiaen was trying to portray in this music, and it's just been, again, a wonderful collaboration to learn from them and then learn from us actually about Messiaen's music and bring that in new directions. So it's been a really fantastic melting pot to have those very, very different inputs to create the main product for our event.
This performance is linked to my research in several different ways. First of all, I'm interested in the history of ornithology, and I'm interested in the history of studies of birdsong. And those two things are related, very closely intertwined, because people first kept birds because of their song. They were the kind of Radio 1 of the Middle Ages. So the keeping of birds for their song was the beginning of ornithology. I think that members of the public will take several things away from this. First of all, I hope that this performance will increase the connectivity between members of the public and the natural world and increase awareness that the natural world's in a pretty serious state. A lot of the species that Messiaen used as his source of inspiration have now disappeared. Over half of them have declined in numbers in France, and some of them, like the turtle dove and the corn bunting, have disappeared altogether. The other thing that I'm hoping people will take away from this is a kind of broader and better understanding of the subject of ornithology itself. My kind of main interest in the history of ornithology is how we know what we know about birds. And of course that's essentially what it means to be a scientist, understanding where knowledge has come from. And in my teaching of undergraduates, I try to inspire them to be excited by the acquisition of knowledge and understanding as well.